Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I have a tutorial for you guys on this makeup look right here that I came up with. And it's just a very soft, subtle, smoky eye that I think would be appropriate for a date night or a going out occasion, or if you're possibly even going to a wedding, I think it'd be suitable for that as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how to achieve this look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started with priming my lids, and today I'm going to be using MAC's Paintpod. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over the lids, up to the brow bone. And then what I like to do is take a damp sponge and pat it down, just so we can have a nice smooth base to work off of. Now that we have that applied, I'm going to go and take a white eyeshadow and go ahead and apply that on top of the primer, just so that way it can make the colors easier to blend out later on. So I'm going to take a color from the Urban Decay Smoked palette, and then I'm going to go in with this color over here, which is Kinky. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take it and then apply it all over where we applied the primer. Okay, now that that's done, take a fluffy angled brush that looks like this. And this is just a brush that I got in a Profusion palette. I'm not really sure the name of it or what number it is, but yeah, just a brush like this would work. And I'm going to go into that same palette and take the color Freestyle, which is right next to the white that we applied. So this one right here, take that on the brush. I'm going to take the shade and just apply it into my crease area. This is going to act as our transition shade, just so it can help make the colors easier to blend later on in the look. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into my Urban Decay Naked palette. Take the color Buck, which is right here, and apply that into my inner crease using a fluffy blending brush right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep adding color little by little until the intensity is as I want it to be. Take a fluffy blending brush and blend that butt color into our transition shade. So for the lid, I'm going to be using a color in this BH Cosmetics palette, which is their Foiled Eyeshadows palette, and it looks like this. And I'll be using the champagne color over here. Take this flat shader brush right here, just apply it to the lid. Alright, so now what I want to do is just go back in with the first eyeshadow that we used at the very beginning to apply over the primer, which is from the Urban Decay Smoked palette in the color Kinky. So this one right here. Take that underneath my brow bone and use it as my highlight. Alright, so now I do want a little bit of contrast and depth into my eye look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Backdoor, which is in that same Urban Decay Smoked palette. And it's the one over here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush and use that to apply the color into my outer V. Or actually what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the outer thirds of my lid and blend that up into the crease. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to blend it up into the crease, but stay on the outer third. Okay, now taking that same blending brush that we used earlier to blend everything out, I'm going to go ahead and do that again. And then I'm going to add a little bit more Backdoor and then blend that out as well. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and touch up on the lid color once again, as well as touch up the crease color, or the transition color, I'm sorry. Just because with the blending, the lighter colors do tend to lose their pigmentation, so I'm going to go ahead and just touch those up. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, which looks like this. And then for this look, I'm also going to be applying false lashes, and today I'm going to be using these lashes from BH Cosmetics. It's the M201. Alright, so this is what the look looks like so far with the eyelashes and the eyeliner. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest of our face. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Amazonian, or the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. And this is actually one of my favorite foundations. It gives really great coverage and it looks beautiful on the skin. And I'm going to go ahead and just use a flat foundation brush to buff that in. Take a damp beauty blender. It is clean, it's just a little stained. Just bounce that over my face just to pick up any excess foundation. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm actually going to use two concealers today. I do have really dark circles, as you guys can see, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Erase Paste, which is right here. And this has a salmon undertone, which will really help counteract those dark circles for me. Alright, and so for an all-over concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind in the color medium. Now to set everything in place, I'm going to go ahead and use a loose powder. And this is from Covergirl. It's the True Blend Minerals Powder. Take a little bit and put that into a lid. And you honestly really want as little as possible. So this is the amount that I have. Then go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, which looks like this. Tap off the excess. And then just apply that to underneath my eyes. Back with the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take a pencil brush. Take the transition color that we use in our crease. So the Freestyle color right here. I'm going to go ahead and take that product and go ahead and sweep it underneath my lower lash line. And now going in with an even skinnier pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the dark color that we use in our outer third of our lid, which is Backdoor. So this one right here. Take that product and apply it over where we applied Freestyle. However, I'm only going to go in halfway. I'm actually going to take a compact mirror just so I can do this a little bit easier. And going back in with that last pencil brush, I'm going to just blend that through. And then going back in with that champagne color that we used all over the lid, I'm going to go ahead and apply that in the inner half of my lower lash line. For our inner tear duct, I'm going to go ahead and use a color from the BH Cosmetics Foiled Palette. This color right here in the corner on a very small e.l.f. brush that looks like this. It doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not too sure what it's called. So the eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and take a bronzer to kind of warm up my face a little bit. The Bronze Booster from Physicians Formula. Take this angled contour brush and use that to apply it towards my face. For blush, I'm going to use the Tarte blush, and this is in the color Feisty, and it's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. And it's actually a travel size one because I got it in my Ipsy Glam bag. But once this runs out, I think I'm actually going to purchase the full-size one because I really enjoy using this blush. It's one of the best blushes I've ever used. Just take a blush brush. Sorry, it is kind of dirty because I did use it yesterday. And then for my highlight, I'm going to use this highlight that I got from Love Culture. It's called You Glow Girl, and it's a baked highlighter. It looks like this. And it's in this shade 102 Twilight. And it's super, super pretty. This is what it looks like. I only have a few highlighters and this is one of my favorites. I'm going to go ahead and use this very soft angled brush, and it's from Profusion. Sorry guys, so my camera did die and I already went ahead and applied the highlight on the rest of my face. So I just did my forehead, my bridge of my nose, and then my chin. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a powder brush that we used earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and just go over those areas just so the highlight's not too harsh. Okay, and now for the lips, I'm going to go ahead and take a lip pencil that I got from my December Ipsy Glam bag. And it's a lip liner pencil in 955 Spice, and this is by Jonteblu. And it looks like this. This is definitely not the best lip liner in the world, but I'm just using it because it's the only one I have right now. I'm just using it to help with the liquid lipstick that we're going to put over our lips. Okay, so that's that, and it's not very pigmented, but it does do the job. All I need it to do is just to help with the lipstick that we're going to put on top of it, which is going to be from BH Cosmetics, and it's the Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale. And this is a very pretty shade, however it does feather out the lips a lot, so that's why I use the liner just to help minimize that. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun making this video, and bear in mind that I know I took colors from quite a few different palettes today. However, you don't have to use those exact same colors as I did. Use what you have and make the look your own. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.